I love your body.
But I thought this was my mind you were after.
To be a world-renowned scientist and have the body of a Greek god. You're too much, Jean-Pierre. On second thought, you're just enough.
Bonjour.
How do you do? I'm here to pick up a young lady visiting Mr. Lesage.
Monsieur Lesage does not wish to be disturbed.
I have a present for you. French chocolates. They're so good, they're to die for.
No!
Oh, cool. Right between the eyes.
Give me a minute. God, you were good. But hey, so was I. Platypus, it's you. What a great disguise. You had me fooled.
Yeah, I love my work. It's so creative.
I don't mind leaving my mark as a killer, but these prints will never do. Wake me when we get to the plane.
Absolutely.
Black Widow here. Business concluded. The experiment was a success. We are leaving Paris now. We refuel in Newfoundland and expect to arrive in Dallas, Texas tomorrow afternoon. Ciao.
That was some scene back there. Remind me never to have sex with you.
I do justice to my code name.
Yeah, you do.
Well, my love, I should only be gone about a week. Tomorrow I'll be in Dallas. The scientific symposium will be in 3 days, and I'll be back in South Africa before you know it.
Be careful, my love.
I will. When I get back, we should spend a week in Johannesburg in one of those romantic hotels.
I'd like that.
Hmm.
Have a nice trip, Mr. Vandermeer.
Thank you, Hans.
This is Cobra. Business concluded. He bought the farm. I'll arrive in Dallas tomorrow morning. Come on, baby.
The group behind you is arriving.
Hello. Permit me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Sun Yi Wang.
Oh, the famous scientist from Beijing.
You are very kind. And this is my associate, Dr. Joe.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Well, would you two like to play ahead of me?
Oh, no. Watching you will be an inspiration.
Dr. Wong, I believe you're right over here. Oh, and don't forget, keep your eye on the ball. Yeah, this is Scorpion checking in. Business concluded. I guess you could say I blasted myself out of the rough. You could always count on me. I'll be in Big D by 3. See ya.
Tom, is Agent Samantha Max still here in Washington?
Yes, sir. She should be.
Get her on the agency security line for me.
I'll get her now.
Thanks.
This is Samantha Max.
Samantha, this is Nicholas Lang here. Pack a few things and meet me at the agency airstrip in 1 hour. We're leaving for Dallas.
What are we watching?
It's all part of the scenario, Agent Max. The code name for this project is the Dallas Connection. 4 of the world's most accomplished scientists had equal portions of an equation. That equation has been divided into 4 specialized computer chips. Yesterday, these chips were delivered to our main computer center at IWAR in Dallas, Texas. IWAR is an anagram for the International World Arms Removal.
This launch we're watching on the monitor will put a satellite into permanent orbit with new atomic age technology. It's called the Lacrosse satellite. What's the connection?
The Lacrosse satellite utilizes a new technology called synthetic aperture radar, a system so sensitive it can record hundreds of detailed images every day through the densest cloud cover, foliage, or even complete darkness. It's so sensitive it can even penetrate dirt or sand to reveal features buried beneath the Earth's surface, such as missile silo doors or fortifications containing tanks, missile carriers, and even caches of arms and ammunition. A powerful meteor shower is due in 3 days. This meteor shower will enhance the energy in the system to its most powerful potential. If everything falls into place, we'll be able to pinpoint the weapons controlled by terrorists, drug lords, and mercenaries. You name it.
I can see the importance of the IWAR timing. If we miss this meteor shower, there won't be another one of this magnitude for 130 years. So what's the problem?
3 of the 4 scientists were murdered within the last 12 hours. The Frenchman was shot in the head. The South African was blown up in his car. And the Chinese scientist was exploded to bits on a golf course in Hong Kong. This leaves only one man, the scientist from South America, a man named Antonio Morales. He left from Buenos Aires on a commercial flight 5 hours ago. He should arrive in Dallas shortly after we do. Call your agents in Dallas, Chris Cannon and Mark Austin. Have them meet us at the arrival terminal. We'll meet Mr. Morales' plane and escort him to our office.
Skyhawk's racing. Yeah, he's out testing the Pan Am car. I'll bring him in.
This is Chris Cannon. Mark Austin here.
Lucky break for you. Samantha's coming to town.
Yeah, I haven't seen her since last March. How do I look?
She's coming with Nicholas Lang. It ain't no social call.
How were your trips?
They were a blast.
You girls are looking good. Nice work yesterday, both of you. There'll be a bonus in it for you. Cobra, I have a little assignment for you and Puss this afternoon.
Cool.
You drive, I'll shoot. Airport. Let's go. Mr. Antonio Morales.
Yes?
Nicholas Lang of the Bureau. We have a serious security problem. I'm here to escort you to the IWAR office. Federal agents Samantha Max, Chris Cannon, and Mark Austin. Shall we?
Is everyone all right?
Are you okay?
Let's go.
Chris, you and Mark meet me at the IWAR office. I'll clear things up here. Sir, may I talk to you for a minute? What we have here is a federal case.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Mark.
How you doing?
Fine. You boys look a little stressed.
It's been one of those days.
Meeting's been set up in the boardroom.
Great. Thanks.
Obviously, as we discussed, we have a serious security leak. You, Mr. Morales, must be protected. If you agree to cooperate, the plan is to tread a fine line between protecting your safety and trying to lure the assassins into revealing themselves.
I am committed to this project. Please find the assassins. I am willing to do anything it takes.
Fortunately, we have the 4 computer chips you and your colleagues sent to us last week. These chips will be entered into the master IWAR computer in 3 days. However, we'll need you, Mr. Morales, to supervise this procedure. It is imperative that we protect you. You have your man Ron, I realize, but I'm assigning Tom and Samantha to alternate staying close to you at all times. They'll have their special radios with them. They can contact each other or our office if anything suspicious should arise. Just go about your business as usual, Mr. Morales, but please try to keep a fairly low profile. Now, would you and Ron wait outside for a minute? I have a few things I want to discuss with my agents. Tom will join you shortly. What I'm going to do is unusual as hell. I'm giving each of you a chip to carry with you. With these small gold chains, you can hang them on your neck so they're close to you at all times. Tom, yours is from South Africa. Samantha, yours is from France. Mark, yours is from China. And Chris, yours is from Argentina, from our friend Antonio out there. Also, Tom and Samantha, your radios have both homing devices and sensitive tape recorders built in them. Record your actions wherever you go. We'll need a record of all Mr. Morales' movements. He's important. Don't let anything happen to him. All of you stay in touch. I'll be here in the IWAR office until the Dallas connection is made. If all goes well, the computer chips will be entered into the master computer on Friday, and hopefully, Mr. Morales will be able to initiate the procedure to activate the LaCrosse satellite. Tom, you go with Morales. The rest of you, dismissed.
How did it go?
Not great.
Not great? You missed him by a mile.
Yeah, but at least I got his attention.
It's okay for now. I have other plans for Senor Morales.
Hey, Mark. Do you have those drinks?
Here they are. Just in the nick of time.
We haven't seen each other in months. You can't expect me to surrender just like that. You need to seduce me with poetry and music and romance. You know, get me in the mood.
man in charge tonight is none other than the world-famous Platypus.
Gonna do a little line dance for you tonight. We got some hot chicks that'll blow your boots off. So sit back, relax, and let the good times roll. And remember, tip your waiters and waitresses, and save a couple of greenies for me if you got it. With the bite that'll knock you out of sight.
'Side Cowboys. The place is loud. Girls are beautiful. 12 o'clock midnight. Mr. Morales and Ron are entering the hotel and going to their room. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee and stand guard in the lobby for the night. Sam, this is Tom. I'm Lady Morales and Ron. We'll be at the Iwar building in a couple of minutes. I'll meet you in the parking garage and back.
He's all yours. I'm going to my place to get some sleep. Then I'll be back to work out in the agency gym. See you here around midnight, okay?
Okay.
I have a great day planned for us. We're going to the races.
Oh, which races? Hot Rod or Sport of Kings?
For a princess like you, Sport of Kings, of course. I know a beautiful track just across the state line. It's called Louisiana Downs.
Your next assignment, ladies. Instructions and a certain item. All right here.
How are you?
Great. You know, if you back off 2 turns on the rear coilover, you'll get more bite on the exit and be able to run lower on the groove.
Lady's got a point there, Ski. Need a hand?
Nah, I got a handle on it.
You're, very knowledgeable. Thanks for the advice.
You're welcome.
So, what's your name?
Cobra.
Cobra. Do you bite?
Frequently.
Sounds like it could be the starter. Don't worry about it, I'll have Ski fix it. Need a lift home?
Actually, I'm kind of thirsty. How about we go back to your place for a drink?
Yeah, sure, sounds great. Hop in the vet, I'll go change.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Would you mind watching my jet ski while I move my trailer?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. My jet ski is not working.
Do you need a tow?
That'd be great. afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This way, please.
For a scientist, you seem surprisingly normal. Even somewhat of a romantic.
Thank you. Yes, some of us have more in our minds than microchips and hard drives.
You know, you're kind of sexy.
I'm easy, too. Not cheap, but I'm easy.
Mmm. This is delicious.
Excuse me?
So you are an absent-minded scientist after all.
Guilty.
So, who are you and what do you do?
Mark. Mark Austin. My partner and I operate a jet charter service and run a small racing team on the side.
Sounds exciting.
What's your name?
Scorpion.
Really? Scorpion? Maybe we should be drinking Stingers.
Charlie, can you come in here for a second?
Yes.
Yes, Frau Kessler, Cape Town, South Africa. Get her on the phone for me, please.
Right away.
Thanks.
Got it.
Excuse me, ma'am. This is a security building. Authorized personnel only. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm sorry, I guess I must be lost. I could use a little direction. You know what to do. Give me 15 minutes before you make your move.
This is Charlie. Give me the overseas operator.
Charlie, did you get her on the phone? Charlie, Frau Kessler, did you get her on the phone? Charlie?
Oh, what a way to go. Beats drowning.
Who sent you?
Thanks, Antonio. It was memorable.
And so are you. I'm glad you won at the races. I won by just being with you.
What a piece of work.
Right cross is something you're born with. It's a natural thing. You don't just learn it. It's not like that kung fu crap.
You got a point there, Miss Widow.
You bet your sweet ass. Now grab the bitch and let's go.
Hey, Chris! What the hell happened to you?
I was with this great-looking chick. I think she drugged me. She took the vet.
I was with a great-looking chick, too. She showed me your hooters, nailed me with a taser gun. I was unconscious all night.
I still have my chip.
Yeah, mine's still here, too. What could they have wanted? There must be a reason behind this. I just don't know what it is. My mind is a blank.
Wait a minute. Let's go.
gals were pros. We're lucky we still have our underwear.
That's it for me. No more casual sex.
Yeah. Right. Chris, there are no signs of bullet hits in this area. Mark.
These are blank casings. There's Officer White. Why don't you see if he knows anything, okay? I'm gonna check in with Nicholas's office.
All right. Officer White, could I speak to you for a moment, please?
Of course, man.
Have you found any of these shell casings around?
No, I sure have.
Agent Cannon for Nicholas, please. Damn. Can't believe it. All right, thanks. Mark, let's go.
Thank you very much.
Bad news. While we were out cold last night, somebody killed Nicholas and Tom.
Damn. Nicholas.
Small caliber gunshot to the head.
Restraints? Gunshot to the head?
Same MO as Jean-Pierre, the scientist in Paris?
Yeah, the other body's downstairs in the gym.
Thanks a lot. I'll take it from here.
I'll go file my report.
Okay.
His necklace is gone.
What can you tell us about this?
Well, he's been dead about 7 hours. He's in a hell of a fight. His neck's been broken.
You know where his clothes are?
Yeah, they're in the locker. Forensics is checking them now.
Thank you.
Betty Joe, you better bring some more tape. This boy is huge.
Agent Austin? Agent Cannon, what you got there?
Money clips, some change, a couple of cigars, small box of matches, and this radio thing.
We're gonna need to keep these. Look, Tom was one of us. I'll get it back to you. Mark, the matches are from the Cowboys nightclub. Reach Samantha on the radio. Let's go. Agents Chris Cannon, Mark Austin.
You guys looking for some girls?
Look, lady, we're not here to play games. Just tell us about the people that run this place.
I'm only the choreographer and the night hostess. The new management is tough and distant. The owner goes by the name of Black Widow. She has a big house out on Cross Lake And I overheard them talking last night, saying they were going out there today to meet some girl named Samantha or something like that.
Keep this visit to yourself, lady.
I never saw you guys.
Oh, look, Cobra, the group's arrived.
Okay, let me get the boat.
Get over behind that desk.
Cobra and Scorpion have given me their chips. Now for the other two, please. This is the chip Scorpion got from Agent Mark Austin. His was from China. This is chip 2 from poor Tom. His was from South Africa. This is chip 3 from sweet Samantha. Hers was from France. And this, my dear friends, is the final chip. Our lovely Cobra obtained this from Agent Chris Cannon. My chip from Argentina. Oh, my. My lovely Cobra. Your bite is so deadly. We've suspected you for a long time. Please observe. The Frenchman, Jean-Pierre, lies dead after he's tasted the poison of our beautiful Black Widow. Ah, this tape shows the sting of our Scorpion. Son he won joins his ancestors. This tape, my dear Cobra, was taken from the passenger side of the Jeep you demolished in South Africa. Notice, Mr. Vandermeer throws himself to the ground and crawls to the brush nearby prior to the explosion. Did you think Black Widow's agents would not monitor these important assassinations? And for the coup de grace, my dear ladies, puss! A bug. Planted in your superior's room, Nicholas Lang. I designed it. complete undetectable. I knew Chris Cannon had been given the chip I sent to the IWAR office. That's why Black Widow assigned you to him. You exchanged it for a fake and brought another fake to me. Not to worry. I cloned my chip in Argentina before I sent the original to the IWAR office. The Dallas connection is complete. I will have the power to control the output photos from the satellite. It will be worth billions to me.
Damn it! This was the gun Puss used at the airport!
That's right, sweetheart.
I detest violence.
I don't.
That's good, because I'm afraid there will be more.
Here's the tracking device.
Kim called from the nightclub. Your two other agent friends are on their way. They too have a similar device. No doubt they'll be able to pinpoint the location of our campsite. Beautiful Samantha, come with me to Argentina and live the good life. Or die here with the others.
I'd rather die.
Here they come! They're about 300 yards out! Let's rock and roll, man!
Do your thing, Puss.
All right!
Mark, get out!
Pooh, run. Take it from here.
Follow me. Boys, after you finish with those guys, rape these bitches and kill them. I know I would.
I'm sorry. Stay put.
Put it down or I'll break her neck! Try doing that to me.
Antonio, that son of a bitch. Let's go.
Let's get him. No, let's go to the water.
Yes!
Tough luck, Boy Scout! Save the best for last.
Should have read your fortune cookie.
It's for Nicholas and Tom.
Is this luck or what?
All I can say is, Chips Ahoy.
You guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
You. We've got a score to settle.
Wait a minute, Chris. She's one of us with the European division.
I'll get the vet back to you.
We're going back to the house and secure things.
Yeah, we'll be there in a minute.
All right. Let's go.
So, how did you manage to explode the car in South Africa and not kill Vandermeer?
I contacted Vandermeer the day before. Gave him a two-way radio. We had to make it look good. We made sure he made contact with Hans. He suspected that bastard all along.
Have a nice trip, Mr. Vandermeer.
Thank you, Hans.
I informed Vandermeer by radio that the explosion would happen at the gate. Vandermeer, this is Cobra. Let me know when you're approaching the gate.
I hear you loud and clear, Cobra. I'll be at the gate in about 10 seconds.
Once he got to the gate, I gave him time to make the switch with the dummy before I set off the charge. So that Hans would see the explosion from the driver's side and not see Vandermeer escaping. We figured he'd report to Black Widow that Vandermeer had been killed. Later, Vandermeer would have Hans arrested. Who knew that damn Hans was told to videotape the explosion? And just our luck, he taped it from the passenger side.
Well, obviously he sent the tape to Black Widow without seeing it, or he would have known of Vandermeer's escape.
Exactly.
Great. Yeah, I'll pass it on. Thanks. All right. Vandermeer and his wife have just landed at the Dallas airport. Now, he'll be able to insert those chips into the iWar computer tomorrow at the optimum time and activate the lacrosse satellite.
What happened to Hans and Mr. Wong's golf partner?
They've been detained by the police in South Africa and Hong Kong.
So that means the Dallas connection will be made after all.
Yeah, but at what cost?
Right. Nicholas and Tom are dead.
The agency lost 2 damn good men. We'll miss them.
When I get this all straightened out, I'm coming back for you because I like your style, cowboy.
Check this style, bitch.
I'm out of here.
It's great the agency gave us a week off.
Yeah, we can all use the R&R.
Absolutely. Chris, what are you reading?
Well, according to this report, Sun Hee Wong, the scientist that was blown up on the golf course in Hong Kong, was just about to team up with Antonio Morales. Scorpion did the world a favor.
At least she did something right.
While we're on the subject, Mark, exactly how far did you go with that Scorpion bitch?
I'm not sure. I just remember that one of us exposed their breasts.
Really? Which one of you?
Hey, Mark. Can't tell him everything. Gotta keep a little mystery in the romance.
Yeah, you're right. I'll drink to that.
Cheers.
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 Cheers.